Hey there, boys and girls. This is Tuesday, April 21st. And here, actually, let me write that right here at the top. And we're going to go ahead and do our math lesson for today. This is lesson 4-11, so we have some math boxes. So in number 1, they want us to write a number with 5 in the ones place, 2 in the tens place, and 7 in the hundreds place, okay? I'm going to have you give that one a try, but what I do want to suggest is if it will help you, you can draw 3 lines, okay? And you can label what your places are. Remember, if we have a 3-digit number, we start with our hundreds place, then our tens place, and then our ones place. And that can help you organize your number down here, okay? And then you can write it on the line. For number 2, we've got some greater than or less than. Remember, if you always want to look in your highest place value first. If that number is the same, then you want to skip over to the next number, the next place value, to help you determine which number is bigger. So you'll use your your less than, greater than, or equal to symbols. So in the number 800, there are how many hundreds, how many tens, how many ones, okay? So what we can think about is, and if this might help you, look at your number right here, and up above it, you could write, where's your hundreds place, where's your tens place, where's your ones place? So just like we did up here in a 3-digit number, we know that this first digit is our hundreds place, okay? Then our next digit is our tens place, and then we've got our ones place. Now, they want to know how many hundreds. So look in your hundreds place. How many tens, how many ones, okay? Write the number word for 8. Write the number word for 70, okay? So now the 70, that was one of the words that we were getting ready to practice just before school got canceled. First paused and then canceled. So give it your best shot, okay? Just sound it out the best you can. I'm not gonna, expect it if it's spelled wrong, as long as we can tell what it is. That's awesome. And I would like you to give this one a try. It says, for problem number 1, so they want you to look at this one up here. So I'm gonna actually put a circle around that. For problem number 1, suppose your teacher asked your class to write the number in expanded form. Your friend Cassie wrote 700 plus 2 plus 5. Do you agree? Why or why not? So once you figure out what this number is, if we wrote it out in expanded form, is this what it would look like? 700 plus 2 plus 5. Do you agree? So you'll write yes or no. Why or why not? Yes, because. No, because. Give that a shot, okay? And if you're not sure, you can just wait. Or you could even just explain it in words to mom or dad or brother or sister or something, if you are not quite able to figure out how to write it out. But give it a try if you can. Go ahead, pause your video to do your work, and then when we come back together, we'll go over the answers. Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, so in this first one, we had to come up with a number that had a 5 in the ones place, a 2 in the tens place, and a 7 in the hundreds place. So I suggested maybe writing out little lines for each of your places. So when I put my 5 in the ones place, my 2 in my tens place, and my 7 in the hundreds place. And then when I look at that, I see 725. Okay, over here, I look at my hundreds place, I've got a 3, I've got a 2. Automatically, I don't even need to look at the other numbers, even though the other 2 numbers are the same. I know because that 3 is bigger than the 2, that 319 is bigger than 219. So when I look here, I see the same number in the hundreds place, so I got to go to my tens place. Well, I have a 4 and I have a 5. I know that 5 tens is more than 4 tens, so 654 is going to be greater than 645. When I look here, I look at my hundreds place, I got a 9 and I got a 7. Well, automatically I know I don't even need to look at the rest of the numbers. That 9 in the hundreds place is going to be more than 7 in the hundreds place. So 901 is greater than 789, or actually, if we read it left to right, 789 is less than 901. Now in this one can be a little bit tricky. It said in the number 800, there are how many hundreds, how many tens, and how many ones. I gave the suggestion to maybe write your place values up above the digits. Now, did you write 800 in the hundreds place? Well, if you did, that's not right because there are 8 hundreds. Now, you're right that it would be worth 800, but there are not 800 hundreds in the hundreds place. There are 8 hundreds. But again, it is worth 800. And then we do have 0 tens and we do have 0 ones there. So the number word for 8, E-I-G-H-T. The number word for 70, I have the number word 7, S-E-V-E-N, and then I add T-Y to the end of it. Now, they wanted us to look back up at number 1 for this one. And it says, Cassie says that 725, which is our number, would be written as 700 plus 2 plus 5 in expanded form. And it asks, do you agree? So, well, I see there's 700, so there is 700. But then I see a 2 in the tens place. But is 2 in the tens place just worth 2? No, it's not. It's 2 longs or 2 sticks of 10. So we would have 10, 20. So I said, I do not agree. There are 2 tens and 2 tens are worth 20. So the answer should be 700 plus 20 plus 5. Okay? So if you had something like that as your explanation, then that would be. But we just want to make sure that we know that just because there's 2 tens doesn't mean that it's worth 2. It's 2 sticks of 10 or 2 longs, and we know that 2 longs would be worth 20 altogether. So here are your answers for Tuesday, April 21st. The math box is 4-11. Good job, everybody.